Welcome and welcome back to the Webby and O'Neill channel. Europa League action, Manchester United versus Sevilla. More Spanish opposition for Manchester United to contend with. I'm confident in this one. Let us know if you're confident in the comments below. Are you confident, more importantly, that we're going to get the job done against these?
Yeah, I think we'll get the job done against these. They're not the Seville of old. 6 times champions of this competition. They actually won it 3 times in a row, but they're a different side. Looking at their league form, they're battling relegation. They've recently, to be honest with you, come out with a bizarre statement blaming referees affecting their league position. 11 players they've had sent off. So what do you take from that stat? Tough game. Very physical. They have been physical in the past. It seems they haven't lost that. But bizarre statement blaming referees for their position. So expect a bit of gamesmanship from them. But they're actually 8-1 to win the game. I've never known that with the Seville side. So that's what the pundits out there think. And I believe we'll turn these over. But, you know, we have got a problem. Rashford's out. But, hey, we'll get through this and move on to the semi-final. That's how I see it.
Yeah, 11 red cards this season have they had. Yeah, I wonder if they play Barcelona 11 times with their alleged fixing of referees. Do you know what I mean?
No, well, the 11 cards is actually the highest of any team.
Yeah,
so they might have a point, but 3 times more than the Premier League red cards throughout the season in La Liga. But hey, that's Spanish football for you.
Performances away in Spain this season in the Europa League. We've not been beat. We've had some really good performances at Real Sociedad, Barcelona, Real Betis, another Spanish side now in Sevilla. So as long as we can get the job done and getting a couple of goals in front going over to Sevilla, I'd be more than confident in getting through to the next round.
Yeah, I've always turned around and sort of not been negative on this competition, as if to say, oh, it might get in the way of Man United progressing further up the league. But I actually think, looking at the 2 sides, Manchester United are a stronger outfit than this Seville, and they should actually smash them at Old Trafford. And they've got nothing to fear. I think a very defensive display will come from Seville, and they hope just to keep the score down to give them a chance over there. And like I said, Rashford's out, but Martial's there to replace him. So I see United, and the last 2 games United have played, they're on form, the confidence is there, the style of play, the work rate, everything is there, and Ten Hag will demand this trophy, and quite rightly so, he demands this trophy. Manchester United are in it, so let's go and win it. That's what we're saying.
That is what I said, and I'm sure all the other clubs who are still in it are saying the same thing.
Yeah, but they're not Manchester United, are they?
Exactly, and we're Manchester United. We're always confident going into every game, but I've not seen you this confident going into a game for a very, very long time that we're going to get the point, well, not the points, but we're going to beat them at Old Trafford and get through the tie. So what makes you so confident?
It's the last 2 games what United have played. We had the debacle at Newcastle, but the players, everyone, the manager, the coaches, everything seems to have rose up in the air, chests out, and gone for it. The confidence is there. I looked at the last game and the football played by everyone. You couldn't criticise them. Yeah, they might not have had the greatest of games, but as a team, they're working together, and that's what you want, especially in this Europa League. I just see it as like the game will have moments. I don't think it'll be as like a Premier League side Premier League game where you can just see teams go at it for 90 minutes. This will be a game of moments, and I think United are too strong. My only worry is looking at the stats of Casemiro. He's had the most tackles, and I fear with him being already on a booking that if he gets booked, he'll miss the return leg. And the same goes for Bruno. Bruno may miss the return leg. So a physical game might be detrimental to United. So it'll be interesting to see how United actually approach it with Seville having 11 red cards in their league and loads of bookings. Then you can see it will be physical. And that's what I fear about the game. Something affecting the game. Now, Seville, they will target that without a shadow of a doubt. dark arts of football coming to European football, like more than any other game. It's European football, and everything will be used for their advantage, and tackling and disrupting Casemiro and Bruno is part of the return leg. That's what they will look for, the return leg. They're not interested in glamour football. They will use the dark arts. And as we know, the Spanish, my God, they do use dark arts.
Right, okay, I'll leave that one with you. But team selection, what we're going with this one, we've got Eriksen, Casemiro, who were obviously available for this one. Are they coming back into the team? Luke Shaw, is he going to be available after missing out against Everton? Rashford, he had a scan, didn't he, on Monday? To do with that injury when he come off. Is he going to be available? I highly doubt it. That's a big blow.
Yes.
What are you going with for your team selections?
Well, first of all, having Rashford out, obviously that scan there, what was taken on Monday, the news on that might be slow coming out. But if it's any different, you let us know. But I fear that he might be out for a while. It looked to me like a groin strain. But you've got to move on, and Martial's back. So Martial just comes straight in, centre forward. To me, Sancho will go out on the left, Anthony on the right. That's how I see it. Will Eriksen start? I'm not too sure. I think he might be on the bench. I think Casemiro will start. Been suspended, but he's been training fully with the squad ever since his suspension. So I think he'll come straight back into it. Bruno, and I'm not too sure on that back four. I think he might fiddle with that back four, to be honest with you. But we'll wait and see. He's done it. He's rested Varane. Will he come straight back in? I think so, but I'm not too sure about the right back.
I think in centre mid, I think Bruno drops in alongside Casemiro. I think he's played 2 really good games against Brentford and Everton in that role there alongside Scott. Me personally, I'd have Sabitzer in that number 10 role. I do prefer Sabitzer after these last couple of games I've seen him in that 10 role, rather than centre mid alongside Casemiro or Bruno, etc. I think at left back it's only going to be dependent if Luke Shaw's fit, but I'm quite happy for Malacia to start. I thought he had a really good performance, and I didn't really touch on it too much with Malacia on Saturday, how good of a performance he gave. He was up and down that line all the way up until 90 minutes, and Wan-Bissaka again. For me, on current form, he has to start. It's not easy on the eye sometimes in how he's playing football with the ball at his feet, but at the moment he's getting the job done, some real cute passes. And as you've seen against Everton, he could have had a couple of goals. But we don't expect goals from Wan-Bissaka. But at the end of the day, he's getting in them positions. So this idea of Delo's more of an attacking right back than Wan-Bissaka, I don't see it myself. I've seen a lot of games recently when Wan-Bissaka's been playing, especially at the new camp in this competition. He was up there all up the 90 minutes when he was playing, and his wing play connecting with the winger Anthony, I think is really, really good. And Anthony as well, like we've touched on, getting back, tracking back, defending, he's really good at that. He's got some lungs on him, Anthony. So on that right-hand side, I think it'd be nice and solid, and an attacking right-hand side with them 2 starting.
I think with Wan-Bissaka, you've got to look at Ten Hag and the coaching staff. They've improved him, which is what you expect. That's what Ten Hag does with young players. With Delo, obviously, he got injured. He was out for a bit. But Wan-Bissaka comes in, and quite rightly, for me, he stays. I'm looking at this game, and I'm not really going to go for a big score, because I think the defending and the people behind the ball and all that with Seville will hamper United, how they do it. They've just got to get behind them and break them down. It will take time. So I'm looking at a 2-0 score, and I think that will suffice going away. Because once they open up in the return leg, I think United will just like take right over them. But I do stress this game might hinge on something happening through the dark arts. Seville have been known for it throughout their history. We've seen it. We've played them many a times, and we see how they play. They can be tough. Stick the boot in, stick the elbow in, something might happen. So,
or no contact, they fall over. Or a little bit of contact.
Yeah, so that's the problem with this game.
There's got to be discipline from the Manchester United players as well, not to get involved in anything if they do try it.
No, that's right. So let's hope Bruno keeps his mouth shut. Keeps on his feet.
I doubt he's going to keep his mouth shut.
I don't know. We seen it the other day. He kept his mouth shut. So let's just hope he doesn't start affecting the referee, because once you get into the referee, and they did not issue that statement about referees in La Liga for nothing. They know it's out there with the referees and all that, and they're trying to throw up a situation.
Yeah,
Hey, we're not doing anything. It's not our fault. It's the referees. Seen it all before. So that's my problem about this game. So 2-0, I'm being conservative, because I think that'll be enough in the return leg anyway.
Do you think Varane was rested then against Everton for this game? He'll come back in slot alongside Martinez.
Yeah, no two ways about it. You're not having him playing 3 games a week. And quite right, he comes back with Martinez. Like I say, unsure of the right back position. That's the only position I'm unsure of what Ten Hag will do. But Ten Hag, he knows what he's doing now. He's got the players back. He's got them all working together as a team, non-stop 90 minutes. So let's just see what happens.
Jadon Sancho, and over the weekend he created more chances than any other player in the Premier League. Do you think he's slowly getting back to some sort of like level of what we expect from Sancho?
No. It'll take time, that.
But do you not think he's gradually getting there? That's what I'm asking.
No. One game, one bit of stats doesn't make an improvement in a player. He should be doing that anyway. With his reputation coming from the Bundesliga, coming from Dortmund, he should have already been doing that, and he's not been doing that. So just one bit of stats doesn't improve a player. And to be honest with you, I think Garnacho would have been out there with his improvement and the way he was playing, except for his injury. Yeah. So he's got the position, he's got the opportunity to get a run. Ten Hag has given him a run in the past and has not produced it, but stuck with him. So is he going to stick with him now? I think he will stick with him, and he's got to prove to us all. One game is not going to change my mind about Sancho underperforming, and has got to prove it to all the fans out there and to the rest of his teammates that he deserves a starting spot above someone else. And I'll tell you what, Garnacho, when he gets back, he'll be going back for it. So Sancho has to do it. There's no ifs, no buts with Sancho. He's got till the end of the season to cement a regular first team place for me.
Yeah, I think it'll be big when you've got Martial and Rashford both fit and they're available for selection, to see if he puts Rashford out on the left and Martial up front. But that'll also depend, like I say, whether they're both fit. I expect Rashford to be out for a couple of weeks. Hopefully I'm wrong and he's fit for this Sevilla game. But yeah, time will tell with Jadon Sancho and the rest of the team. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. I think we've gone through everything we need to give a bit of a brief overview for all you guys and girls out there.
You've
to
not
get
given
involved
your
in the
score
comments.
sheet.
I was just going to do that.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, I was just speaking.
I thought you was avoiding it.
No, I was speaking to all the viewers out there, having a chat with them. Do you know what I mean?
I thought he was avoiding it.
No.
I've gone 2-0.
Have you?
2-0.
That's a decent scoreline, to be honest. I'd take that.
2-0.
But I'm not going to go with that.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm going to go 3-1. And I expect Anthony to get on the score sheet.
Fine.
I think he's due a goal. Could have scored 2 or 3 over the weekend, just like most of the players, to be honest with you. But I think he's due a goal, and he does like the Europa League. So yeah. I expect him on the score sheet. I'm going to go 3-1. And yeah, get the job done over there in the return leg. But yeah, let us know what you think, your score predictions, your starting 11 for this game. Bit of a tough one, especially in that centre midfield area.
Yeah.
Do you want to see Bruno and Casemiro alongside each other, or Sabitzer and Casemiro? Eriksen even come back in. So there's quite a few to choose from there. Let us know in the comments below. Smash a like if you've enjoyed the video. Help support the channel. If you're not subscribed, thinking about subscribing for more content, and press that notification bell.
Smash them likes.
Yeah, smash them. Yeah, smash them. Just don't break your phone, your tablet, or your telly while you're doing it. And yeah, press that notification bell, because we will be back on Wednesday with a roundup of some Manchester United news, anything that's going on out there, just to get you all involved. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.